Good morning, everybody. And it is Monday, February 9th, and I thought I would put together the third installment of the crystals video. So today we're going to talk about crystals that support relaxation and better sleep. If you've been kind of feeling a little stressed, restless, or having trouble settling at night, or settling your mind more so at night, crystals can be gentle allies. They don't replace good sleep habits or medical care, but they can help create a peaceful environment. And who doesn't want a more peaceful environment when you're sleeping, right? And they can also create a calming bedtime ritual, which is, again, in itself important, right? So let's explore some of the most commonly used crystals for relaxation and sleep, what they are, how to use them, and how to take care of them. So, as always, I have my notes in front of me so that I don't miss anything. And so, if you do see me kind of looking down, it is making sure that I don't miss a thing, right? Okay, so why would you use crystals for sleep? What's the reason? What's the purpose? So crystals can carry natural vibrations from the earth. Many people feel that certain stones have calming, grounding, or soothing energies. And when we place these stones in our environment or near our body, around our heart, they can help signal our nervous system that it's safe to slow down and it's safe to sleep. So, sleep supporting crystals are usually gentle, calming, and emotionally soothing. So, the first crystal that I'm going to talk about, a lot of people know a lot about its beautiful, soothing, and gentle properties, and that is the amethyst, the stone of peace and protection. So, amethyst is probably, as I said, probably one of the most popular or recognized crystals for sleep and calming and spiritual connection. It's the blah, blah, blah. It is the purple variety of quartz, and it's known for its calming and protective and spiritually soothing energy. Just like I said, right? So some of its purposes are that it helps to quiet a busy mind. It helps support emotional balance, right? Which are both important when you're trying to kind of calm yourself and get into kind of a sleepy state, or just to be able to relax, right? And one of the things you might not have known is that the amethyst also encourages peaceful dreams. So, how do you use it? Right? How do you use it? So, place it on your nightstand. Simple, easy. You could place a small piece under your pillow. And if you're kind of looking more towards like the relaxation aspect, it's great for use in meditation. You can place it in front of you, or even more so, hold it in your hand as you're kind of doing a gentle bedtime meditation. So, the second one that I have listed here, and please forgive me if I mess up the pronunciation of the stone, but the second one is lepitolite, the stone of emotional calm. Now, lepitolite is a beautiful lilac or lavender stone that naturally comes from lithium, which is often associated with mood balancing. So the purpose of this one is that it eases anxiety and stress. What are some of the reasons why we have a little bit of a difficulty going to sleep or calming down and having relaxation? Anxiety and stress. So this one also supports emotional release and helps with overthinking at bedtime. Have you ever, I mean, I know this has happened to me a lot of different times, is that, I'm calm, I'm ready to go to bed, and I close my eyes, and all of a sudden, everything on my to-do list from that day, the day before, and probably 10 years prior starts rolling through my head on what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And all of a sudden, boop, I am wide awake and now I can't go back to sleep. This would be a great one to use for that. So, how do you use it? Speaking of which, how do you use it? Hold it while you're taking slow, deep breaths. And sometimes when you have it in your hand and you're holding on to it, you can focus on that. If you have trouble focusing, focus on the stone that you're holding, and that helps too. So keep it in your pillowcase or place it near your heart, on your heart during rest. Those are great ways to take advantage of the properties of this. So, as I had said, you can put it under your pillow or inside your pillowcase, on your chest, or on the nightstand. It works either way. So, the next crystal that we're going to talk about is selenite, the stone of serenity. Selenite is a white, translucent crystal with very gentle and peaceful energy. So it clears stagnant or heavy energy. If there's been a lot going on in your life, or even, it really does help to bring you back to calmness. Maybe you've had a difficult discussion or an argument or something like that, and you just need kind of that calming, bring yourself back down, back into relaxation. It creates a calm and sacred space for you to be able to sleep. And our bedrooms are where we rest. It should be calm and safe and sacred. So it also promotes mental clarity and peace. So makes sense, right? So how do you use it? Place the selenite wand or tower in your bedroom. Use it to gently sweep over your body before bed as kind of an energy clearing ritual. And so, where should you place them? As I said, if you're placing the wand or the tower in your bedroom, put it on a dresser or the nightstand near the bedroom doorway or around the room, just anywhere around the room for a peaceful, calming atmosphere. It works beautifully. So the next one that we're going to look at is called howlite. Howlite, the stone of stillness. Ah, that sounds wonderful, especially if you have a lot of things that kind of run through your mind a lot. Howlite is a white stone with soft gray veining in it. It's known for its deep, calming qualities. Again, beautiful, restful, great one to hold while you're trying to go into a relaxation or meditation. So it reduces restlessness, helps slow racing thoughts, and encourages deep relaxation. A beautiful one, especially if you've got a lot racing through your mind. So one of the ways that you can use it is to hold it during while doing a short gratitude practice before bed, or place it under your pillow. Kind of a great way, again, if it's not too big, place it just under your pillow. You want a good night's sleep, right? So when you're using any of these that you're putting kind of under your pillow, you want to make sure that it's actually the stone itself is not disturbing your sleep. So again, kind of putting it under the pillow, putting it in the palm of your hand while you're meditating. And again, it's another great one for using on your bedside table. So the next one is a rose quartz. I love this. Um, I have the amethyst and I use the rose quartz quite often too. And it's the stone of gentle comfort. Rose quartz is a soft pink in color kind of crystal, and it represents love and compassion. So the purpose of it is that it soothes emotional wounds, promotes self-love and comfort, and it creates a peaceful, heart-centered environment. So kind of anything that, sometimes if there's a little bit of negativity floating around or restlessness, or again, it's another one that is beautiful to use in short meditations, things like that, especially if there's been conflict. So again, you can place this one near your bed. Hold it while you're saying a calming affirmation. Those are also beautiful ones to use for like some of the previous crystals that I've talked about, is, to hold while you're doing affirmations to, again, calm and bring in relaxation. And keep it near your heart as you relax. So for placements, again, kind of on the nightstand, under your pillow, and on the heart itself during rest times. So I thought that I would also share with you kind of a simple bedtime crystal ritual, which is very helpful if you don't already have one. It's kind of something to ease your body and ease your mind into that restful state. It allows your body to know what's coming next. So the first thing to do is kind of choose one or two crystals that feel calming to you. Having all the crystals kind of on your nightstand, I don't know that that would work um, for everyone, but do what feels right for you. I typically would use one or two. Just that seems to be kind of the way that works for me. Do what works for you. So then you would lie down or sit comfortably. I mean, if you're not ready to go to bed, and this is more about relaxation, a calming meditation, um, whichever. So lie down or sit down and get comfortable. Hold the crystal in your hand or kind of place it on your heart. Take 5 slow, deep breaths in and out, and just allow your whole body to just relax. And as you're doing this, silently say to yourself, I release the day. I welcome peaceful, restorative sleep. Now say that again, where it's I release the day. I welcome peaceful, restorative sleep. And probably repeat that affirmation to yourself, 2, 3, 4 times, just as your body relaxes. And then place the crystal under your pillow, if that's where you want to put it, or on your nightstand. This small, simple nightly ritual will help to signal your body It's time. I'm ready for sleep. I'm ready to let the day go. And it just helps your mind to follow that and allow your body to rest. So, I also wanted to let you know how to care for your sleep crystals. Um, Crystals absorb and they hold energy. So, it is important to clear them, cleanse them quite regularly. Now, this is not like everyday regular. It's kind of when you feel drawn, it's time, or you feel your crystals kind of you're not connecting to them as well. It might be time that you need to clear them or cleanse them. So simple cleansing methods in the moonlight. On the full and new moons, place your crystals on the windowsill during the full moon. That helps to cleanse them, recharge them. You can do what's called a smoke cleansing using sage, palo santo, or incense and gently pass your crystal through the smoke, and that helps to cleanse them and clear them. And you can also do, if you have singing bowls or a chime or a bell, you can use that too as a sound cleansing, and you just use them near the crystal. So one of the things though that I do want to caution you on is that it's important to avoid placing the selenite or the lepidolite in water because they are softer crystals and they may become damaged. So one of the other things, like as you are using your crystals, and I had mentioned this in the last previous video, was that it's also important that you're setting an intention when you're using your crystals. So after cleansing your crystals, hold them in your hands, hold it in your hands or them in your hands, and set a simple intention, such as, you support me in deep, peaceful sleep. You can also use, you help me to relax and release stress. Or a third one you can do is, you hold calming energy for my space. The intentions help create a personal connection between you and your crystals, which is important because your crystals are grounding you, they're serving you. So one of the things that I also just want to highlight here in closing is that crystals are gentle companions. Their power is often felt through rituals, intentions, and quiet moments that you create with them. As you build your bedtime routine or your resting routine, let them be simple, soothing, and comforting. And I just want to remind you, there is no perfect way to do this, only the way that works for you and for what seems peaceful and restful for you. Thank you for joining me today on this video, and I hope that your nights are calmer, your dreams are beautiful, gentle, and restful. I will see you in the next video, and I hope your week is beautiful and blessed. Thanks, everybody.